Hi, I'm Alan SoCal, and I'm reviewing. I was going to say it's a spotlight, but it's a spotlight. It's a wide light. It blinks blue and red. It does various things, and it's not the only one I own. So I do have an opinion about this particular item. It's called a flashlight LED high lumen rechargeable high powered waterproof camping emergency working tactical portable outdoor torch handheld 4-in-1 floodlight and spotlight. Oh man. Oh, and SOS light and power bank, 10,000 milliampere hour power bank. So normally, I guess I would be pretty excited because I really do like flashlight products, and I have a lot of them. In fact, if you go to my vehicle, I've got probably 6 of them, various types. Each one serves a different purpose. And I brought one out of the vehicle with me because when it comes to this type of a lantern, or not even a lantern is 360-degree illumination typically. But spotlight and floodlight, a whole different animal. Quickest thing to show you is the LEDs. On this side you have a bank of LEDs. And on this side you have a single high-powered LED. And it's pretty obvious. This would be the spotlight. And then this side here would be the floodlight. So let's just take a quick look. First thing I want to show you is the input and output. So the input and output, it's on this side near the buttons, and you'll notice this opening here has both a USB standard, that's for output when you're using this as well as a power bank. And then there's a micro USB just above that for your charging. And you know, I've always lamented they come out with these products and they're still using a micro USB. My opinion is that it's not that they're using it because that's the way they wanted it. This thing was probably designed X number of months or a year or two ago or whatever. And that was what they had, was the micro connection. But Type-C now is the popular one, and I understand why. It's symmetrical and you can't plug it in the wrong way. So something to think about. The functions, the 2 buttons here, they're so simple. This is the floodlight, the multi-LED side. And when I hit the button on this side, I first get a low power flood, then I get a higher power floodlight, then I get the red and blue blinking light, which I don't even want to go there. And you hit it again and it's off. There should have been, I thought there were 3. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 levels of flood. Then you go to the red, blue, and then you go off. Now, if you flip this around, this side is the single strong LED, and you can see there's a pattern. You can see the LED because it shows up. Well, there's 2 levels to that single LED spot, and then it goes to a flashing, and then it's off. Wonder if you can see it. Actually, you can see it on the back wall here. That's the high, low, strobe, and off. And let me do the flood. Well, you can't see much, but there's the flood, low, medium, high, and then the blue and red. I guess blue and red might show better up at the top there. And then hit it again and it's off. I'll tell you what, all I'm going to say is price point is $30. I did look on the Amazon page, the vendor's page, but if you look further at comparative product, I did see the identical product from another vendor for $27, $3 under. It was recently reduced. So I'm guessing there's going to be a price war possibly on this item. If it is continually offered, I don't know how well it's going to do at $30. When I see the very same thing for $3 less, I'm figuring, you know. This is the spotlight that I use in the vehicle, and all I'm going to say is this light box, this boxy configuration, it's great for sitting on a flat surface, but for floodlights and spotlights, this is really my favorite. And it's not my favorite because of the LED so much. And I've got a rubber band here on the handle because this is my charging cable. Well, I'm going through the little side light. This particular unit has a side light as opposed to a light on the other end. You can see it's also a blue-red configuration, or it's off. I like this one because it's a pistol grip. And quite frankly, I'm either going to be using this as a strobe or as a solid light, either to see something or to get somebody's attention. It's simple, it's straightforward. If I were leaving this unattended and putting it on the side light as a flashing light, I guess this one wins out because it's a bit stronger. I don't know if you noticed. On the floodlight side, you have a bit more area there for the light. And if you go to the spotlight side, again, it does seem to get a little more attention on the flash. I don't know what to say except that this appears to be a very competitive market for floodlights, spotlights. There are quite a few of them, but when you get into the $30 range, they're very similar. The one that I use that's an Amazon item that I reviewed, I use this. It's also available as a power bank. And of course, this is one of the features that, that this item carries. And it's offered by Latour store, by the way. So, I don't know. When I looked at the price at first, I thought it was a bit high, but now I realize I guess all the prices are around $30. The only thing that I didn't like about it, it was nice and square and stable like that, but it's really a light box, and I guess a lot of I meant it physically light. Obviously, it's a light box, but I just think that it's not my idea of a 5-star item in spotlight floodlights. I don't know. It's just again, for me, the utility of holding this as a pistol allows me to aim. And I guess it's what I've been doing for many years. So I'm used to that position, a double hand for stability. But certainly the advantage here is that I can aim at an item and or a person or a thing and illuminate. And when I do use it like that, I definitely want a pistol grip. This is really more a utility light. But I will tell you, there are so many wonderful illumination products on Amazon. When it gets to a lantern, flood, spotlight type combo, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I just felt this was a little overpriced. I would have liked to have seen it more competitive if it had been a $25, $26 item, as is that other one, the comparative for this. I think I would have been a bit more excited. So 4 stars for being a usable, good product, but maybe not the best value out there for me.